do? I don't know how he drives like that.
You're taller than him, aren't you?
Not by much. He's, I don't know, he's always said he's 6 foot flat. I guess maybe he's 6 foot flat the same way I'm 6'1", where I'm really closer to 6 foot, but I'd say 6'1". But as far as the heights we officially go by, I'm an inch taller than him. I only say 6'1", so I can say I'm taller than 6 foot. I haven't measured my height in a long time.
Yeah, you might be shrinking.
That happens.
You are old.
Raza's still older than me. That's why I love this time of year between our birthdays. Raza's a whole year older than me. It's always nice to have an old man lick around. There's always someone else to make fun of. Jerry was at least Nick's age.
So now that you and Raza and everybody have talked about D&D, I think it's time to say something about it.
But what? What could we possibly... I'm not getting on you. The only reason I'm getting this tone is because the situation frustrates me. So don't think I'm getting on you.
You need to say, look, dude, are you still interested in playing D&D? Because if you're not, we either find somebody else and stop playing.
Okay, well then fine. I just can't play anymore, so I quit.
Okay, then he's not going to play.
Then we don't either.
But you're not anyway. I'm not trying to play.
I know that we're on the same page, so we don't have to apologize to each other anymore. But it's either we keep doing this or we just quit. And no one really wants to quit. I don't want to quit. If we're not playing D&D, Ian's done.
So you, Gary, and Ian officially want to play D&D every Sunday, correct?
For the most part.
So that's only hard.
Yeah, but that gets us back down to a group of 3, with one of them being Gary, who's incredibly inexperienced and doesn't really... It's hard to say this without making it sound like I'm trying to be mean to Gary, and I'm not trying to be mean to Gary. Just take this as I intended. But Gary doesn't really play. Gary comes to hang down and roll some dice. It was incredibly difficult to just have 3 players when it was Adam, Ian, and I.
Yeah.
3 experienced players who knew what they were doing and all were participating and pulling their own weight. If we lost Vernon at this point, it would basically be me and Ian, and then Gary for fights. And that's just not any fun. And if we started playing something else besides D&D, Ian wouldn't want to be part of that, so then Ian's gone. And then it's just me, Razo, and Gary hanging out every week. And that wouldn't be any fun, so we'd do that for a month and then stop altogether, and it would be the exact same thing. And even getting James in the group wouldn't really help us all that much because, you know, as much as we wouldn't mind teaching James how to play, as much as we wouldn't mind having another new guy, it's just me, Ian, and 2 new guys. I'm still glad Adam's in the show. Now I kind of wish he was still here and not an asshole. none of us wants to call it, none of us wants to confront Vernon, because it's entirely possible that we'll play again this Sunday and then play straight through for the next 6 months until Christmas.
Yeah.
Entirely possible. So all of us are like looking for that to happen, which is possible. The problem is, I would have said that a month ago too. It's just bullshit. It's just one of those bullshit situations that there are no happy endings for. It's a bad marriage that you just put an ice pack on your face and hope tomorrow's better.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're 50. You going to leave me? You're 50. You've never worked a day in your life. You don't have any skills. All you can do is fucking cook a pot roast. You're going to leave me? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't make me tell you twice. What are you going to do? You just hope it stops. Right now, we just hope it stops. They have the friends to be doing all this shit they're doing.
Yeah.
No one really likes Vernon. And I might have just thought that was just our D&D group because people get stuck in roles. Vernon might be normal and perfectly fine outside of D&D, but when he gets around us, he's like 16-year-old Vernon. That's the way guy groups work. But then I hear stories about how dude was acting at Coast Hills and how everyone hated him at Coast Hills. And how he basically quit because he's a complete moron who would make racist jokes in front of coworkers at his job. And everyone just hated the dude. So no, it's not just D&D. He's actually just like that. And I know Autumn, who is forced to him.
Oh yay, they're perfect.
It's a marriage where somehow they both married down. I wouldn't have thought that was possible. Except like I'll be on Facebook, me and Autumn would not chat, but post on each other's messages. And me and Autumn are just fine when that's all we're doing, is a message here and there. 3-4 times a week we'll comment on each other's posts. Just fine. But I've never been around her where she wasn't just the most shrill bitch you've ever been around.
Yeah.
I can't imagine she has friends. That's the type of person that has friends. I hate friends. That's the type of personality that makes friends really easily. I don't like it. I always make the same mistake where like, okay, I got my ice cream, I got bananas, whatever. Time to put on my chocolate syrup. And I always go crazy with the chocolate syrup because I like chocolate syrup so much. And then, oh, it's just too much chocolate syrup.
Well, then you had the vanilla flavored coffee. Yeah.
It was delicious. It doesn't make it taste bad. It's just too rich for me.
Yeah.